All right, so we are getting you details of an ambush that was attempted by about 6 to 7 terrorists. This happened in Kishtwar, where Jaish terrorists attempted to trap our soldiers. In fact, we are learning that the Indian Army personnel were fired upon from 3 sides by these terrorists. And unfortunately, 4 Army personnel who have been injured in Kishtwar. In fact, a group of 3 to 4 Jaish terrorists who attempted this ambush on the Indian Army. And while they were repulsed, but 4 Army personnel who were injured in Kishtwar. These Jaish terrorists who attempted to trap 6 to 7 soldiers of the Indian Army in this ambush. In fact, air ambulance that was also called at the operation site after 4 soldiers were reportedly injured. We continue to get you deferred pictures as it is an ongoing operation in Kishtwar. I'm being told Simran will join us shortly to take us through the details of the current status of this operation. Clearly very challenging for our forces given the way the terrain is, and 6 to 7 soldiers who were fired upon from 3 sides when these 3 to 4 Jaish terrorists tried to trap these soldiers. Let me cut across to Gursimran, and I'm being told Arawat is also with us on the broadcast. Gursimran, quick details from you on what the status of the operation is and what had happened.
See, the exchange of fire is underway. We are told that at regular intervals, the exchange of fire is taking place. And what has happened that it was today around 11 in the morning when the security forces were moving in the area. This is the Chas forest area in the Keshwan area. This is 1.5 to 2 kilometers from the place where the bodies of the 2 village defense group members, that is Kuldeep Kumar and Nazir Ahmed, were recovered by the security forces after they were abducted and killed by the Jaish terrorists in ISIS fashion elimination that they carried out by blindfolding their eyes and then shooting them behind their head. The exit points of these bullets were from their face. And after that, intense search operations were launched in the area. But today, when the special forces of the Indian Army were moving in the area, we are told that the terrorists of Jaish, they attempted a major ambush on the Indian Army's party. The 6 to 7 soldiers that were moving in that area, they were on the target of these Pakistani hard-trained terrorists that are well aware of the jungle warfare and the demography of this area. They opened the fire from at least 3 sides, in which we are told that till now 4 soldiers have been injured. Now the air ambulances have been called in. But the ambush attack, the deadly plan of the terrorist was to carry out a similar attack that they carried out in Desa, in which 1 army captain and 3 other soldiers that came in their way, that is in the ambush that they carried out, all of them were killed by the terrorist. And they were planning a similar fashion attack, but that was repulsed due to the alertness of the special forces of the Indian Army. 4 soldiers have got injuries, that is what we are picking up, and now all of them are being evacuated via air to the base hospital in Udhampur. That is what we are picking up, and the operations have been intensified. The additional forces have been rushed to the spot. That includes the 7 Assam Rifles along with the Rashtra Rifles operating in the area and the Jammu and Kashmir police that are trying to ensure that these perpetrators do not get a chance to escape from this area. Though this is very challenging area to operate on, but this is the same group that has killed the 2 VDG members a couple of days ago and once again attempted a major ambush on the Indian Army special forces. Though that has been repulsed, but 4 soldiers of the Indian Army have been injured in the ongoing encounter with these terrorists in the Keshwan forests.
Do stay on, Gursimran. Let me quickly bring in Arawat also. And Arawat, as sure as we are that our forces will avenge these attacks, but most importantly, the current status on how these 4 soldiers are doing. They were injured, they were rushed to the hospital, and an air ambulance that was sent. What is the latest?
Absolutely, as we have seen, the anti-terror operation is on. In fact, if we'll talk about Jammu and Kashmir, that the 3 operations are underway at this moment. The first operation we started yesterday late night in the North Kashmir Sopor, and the second operation which is underway here at Srinagar. And I will request my VJ to show you these deferred visuals from the spot where the ongoing operation is going on. Also, the third operation which is also underway in the Kishtwar, where 3 to 4 terrorists believed to be trapped in an encounter. Also, this operation was launched here at Srinagar after receiving the credible intelligence-based input that 2 to 3 terrorists believed to be trapped in the suburban hills of Central Kashmir, Srinagar. Then after, you can see here in the visuals that the security forces are here, and the massive coordinate search operation is still on since the morning. We have seen that the exchange of also took place here. Then after, we have been told that the senior officers from the Jammu and Kashmir Police and Indian Army are accessing the situation here on the ground. As you can see here in the visuals, the massive coordinate search operation on. This operation has been extended to other hills of the Zabar from the South Kashmir range, also here in the Central Kashmir. But as of now, the operation is still going on. There was the reports that 2 to 3 terrorists believed to be trapped in the ongoing encounter in the Srinagar, and 3 major anti-terror operations are underway at this moment in the Jammu and Kashmir parts. Yes.
All right, Arawat and Gursimran, I want to thank you for getting us the latest. Of course, we'll keep coming back to you for further updates. For the moment, we also cut across to UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, who's addressing a rally in Mirzapur.